Alright, what's good everyone, and welcome back. And today I'm going to be showing my controller sensitivity. Now, God, frick, I'm sick. But, I'm like a really slow expo player. Not saying my mechanics are bad, but, I'm just on the slower end of the spectrum. So I'm gonna be walking you through all these settings, explaining these the best that I can, and hopefully you understand them and decide to tweak around yours if yours is actually dog water. So on input, controller auto run, obviously on. Builder Pro, obviously on. Edit hold time actually doesn't matter if you're using a separate edit bind, so this literally doesn't matter. If you're using the same edit bind, I don't know, set it to like 0.1 or something, because you don't want it to be too long. Slide hold time, definitely turn it the lowest possible. You want to be able to slide like very fast and not have to wait. That would, trust me, bro, that would save you a lot of time and mess ups. Vibration, I actually have this off. I don't like it. You can do what you want with it. I would actually recommend off. It just feels smoother on your hands and controller. These two, they're actually for gyro controls, which I don't use, and neither should anyone else. So just keep these on default. Don't use the look sensitivity and ADS thing. Never do that. It's so bad. It's trash. Use advanced options always. So on build and edit, you should have these around 2 times your sense, depending on what your sense is. So like if you have like a 50, maybe turn it down to 1.5 or 1.6. If you're rocking around 40, turn it to, that's what I use. So yeah, here's my looks. Horizontal and vertical are actually pretty different. That's just how I roll. That's how I aim. You can put these the same, but you would want to have these around 40. That's like the sweet spot. I know 32 seems a bit low. Probably should turn it to 35. Not going to care about it because I've been using these since the dawn of time. 1% boost and ramp time with instant boost when building. Trust me, these settings are, they might feel a little weird at first, but once you get used to them, they're actually pretty cracked. Just look at Charles. Once he switched to 1%, 1%, his mechanics got really cracked. For my aim sense, I have 2016 with 0 on boost because you want your aim to be consistent. And I know 2016 might seem like really high, but trust me, 2016 is like, honestly, I think 2016 is low. Like, I don't know how people use 7 and 8. That's crazy. Because for like long range, you definitely want them a bit lower. 10 probably would be a sweet spot. But I'm like a really good mid-range to low-range player, so 2016 with 20 would be, ideal for me. Damping time, you should never go above 20. Like 20, I can barely use 20. I changed it down to 10. For everyone else, I just recommend on 0. That's the best. Okay, input curve. So Fortnite does a really dumb thing, putting linear in expo, which is really stupid. You should always, I mean, if you want the best, you should always use expo. That, it will mess up your mechanics a little bit, but once you get used to it, you can still gain back your mechanics. Trust me, and your aim's gonna be so much better. Linear is like, for linear gives you less control. I know that sounds weird, but linear expo gives you more control on your stick, and linear doesn't. It just goes right to the default sense. And on expo, you can actually slow down, or not speed up, but you can gradually what the heck? You can gradually speed up to your sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but basically use expo if you want more control, and linear if you do not give half of a crap. Aim assist, 100, definitely. Aim assist like never works anyways. Like Fortnite completely screwed over aim assist. I have no aim assist like half of the time. And yeah, dead zone. If you have a new controller, turn it down to 5. If you dropped your controller a few times or it's pretty old, turn it to 10. You want them as low as possible. So yeah, trust. And yeah, a no foot controller, and these are pretty explanatory. So besides the Expo and linear thing, I would actually recommend everyone use Expo. Linear is for noobs. Yes, that's right. I just called every linear player dog water at this game, and I'm gonna do it until I switch, which I never will. So yeah, I hope that explains some of the sensitivity a bit. And I don't know when I'll see you next time, but peace.